Hi, here's another game where I'm going to use my 0 to 10 digit cards here. If you don't want to make yourself a set of 0 to 10 digit cards, or I haven't given you some, then use an ordinary set of plain cards. But you can either just use the ace through 9, or you can choose to keep the 10 in. And that will have to be a special card. So let's assume we've got my 0 to 9. So this is just like Patience, so your kids can play it by themselves. I don't know whether I've got enough space on here. So the standard thing I would teach is that we put 7 cards down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you're going to recognise this because now I put 6 cards on top. And then 5. And then 4. 3, 2, 1. And we turn up the top card on each pile. And so I can't really remember what the normal rules for this sort of Patience are, but in this game what we're doing is we're just looking for number bonds to 10. Okay, so have I got, there's nothing there that adds to 10, so it's only got to be 2 cards. Okay, so you can only have 2 cards that add to 10. So now I've got to start going through my pile. So I turn that up. 1, no, 6, no, 1, no, 8. Ah, brilliant, 8. So I can pick up one of my 2s. So I'm going to pick up this 2. I've got a number bond to 10, and I expose that card. Oh, and now look, I can use that 2 on my 8 to go again. So the aim of the game is to be able to clear the table of cards. Right, so the rules I suggest are when we get here, so I've got a 7 and a 3, I can take those off. But I've left a gap here. I can't fill that gap. Okay, so we're introducing a bit of strategy. Okay, they can't fill that gap. So here I've got 9 and 1, or I could use this one. But if I use 9 and 1 here, I get to expose both of these. So I haven't played this very much, so it might be really, really easy to win. Here I can use the 9 and the 1, so this is getting great. And another one. Can I do anything there? So at this point, I can't do anything else. So now I start turning my cards over. 7, no, 0, no. 10, 10 and 0. Strategy, which should I use? I'm going to use this one. So I expose another card. You get the idea now. I've got the 8 and the 2. And so we're just getting them to think number bonds to 10 all the time. 4 and 6. 8, 7, 7 and 3. I'm wondering whether we should be filling in these gaps. You'll have to see how it goes if you play it. Right, so there's nothing else can be done there. 10 and 0. No, no. 2 and 8. 5 and 5. So strategies might be a bit different than I was thinking. 7, no. 10, 10, 9 and 1. And I've got to the end of here, so I'm going to have to turn this deck over. No. 6 and 4. I shouldn't have played all the way through. I was just curious to see what happened. 6 and 4. So now I'm exposing these. The problem is now I've got a lot of cards in my hand and not many spaces. 7 and 3. 9 and 1. Problem is I've got all of these. 3, 0, 7, 10, 10, 6 and 4. But now I'm stuck. I can't do that. So either the score on this round, you could say I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards I didn't uncover. Or you could count up the numbers on the card. Or you could just say you didn't manage that one, try again. So the aim is to clear all the cards. You might find when we expose a column that you need to be able to turn a card up in that to make the game work. You just have to play and see how it goes. But just a great way to really hone those number bonds to 10. I hope you could see that because of the light on the table isn't very good. Sorry.